I'll just go live because we got a lot of requests here today. To Captain Capitalism, I appreciate it if I was kept anonymous. I'll start by saying thank you. I stumbled across your channel after watching Entrepreneurs in Cars, not Rich Cooper. Anybody but Rich Cooper. Your content has really helped me understand ideas in a way I wasn't able to articulate. I'm a 19-year-old male living in the United Kingdom, studying for a legitimate degree. I'll try and keep you anonymous. A foundation degree is when a person may not have the prerequisite grades to enter a course. So you were lazy. How'd that work? Did being lazy spare you? Did it save you time? You thought you were going to save time. You thought you were going to avoid. Oh, you got to go to school another year. Oh, I hope we learned our lesson. Foundation. They do an extra year, a foundation year, in order to train them up to a sufficient level to do the course. Therefore, instead of a 3-year course, I'll be completing 4. Fortunately, even prior to finding your channel, I did enough research to know that it was STEM or nothing. So I decided to do your legitimate degree. Fast forward to the present day, I'm midway through my first year. I found myself at a crossroads midway through first year. This is because after sitting on this for a while, I think that the military may be favorable. Of course, he spells it favorable opportunity. Currently, college life hasn't been great, and I knew it would be significantly left-leaning, but I wasn't expecting self-proclaimed communists. Well, yeah, that's what people do there. Understand, right? You're a lazy person, you're a communist. What's your last hurrah in life? College. Things are paid for, subsidized, even though you might be borrowing it. People lie to you, make you believe that you're intelligent. Because after school ends, you're back to, working a real job and face yourself in the mirror every day like, oh, I'm a piece of crap who acts like I have some kind of intelligence, and that entitles me to taxpayer money as I work as a puppeteer at the nonprofit puppeteering center. I haven't been able to make any friends and spend most of my time in my dorm. I will admit to not putting myself out there and joining clubs and going to social gatherings. I'm going to forgive you here. 1, there was the disease, right? So don't forget that. 2, do you really think you were going to meet some intelligent people at college? Especially at you're in the retread group or what they call it. Your generation, this was my generation, but more so you're not taught what's important in life or how to be an interesting person. You're taught to be socialists. It's the bad rich people and patriarchal, whatever they taught you. And yeah, and then you're hanging out with you can't find friends being surrounded by a bunch of NPC robots. No kidding. Not your fault, man. Nothing else you could have done. You probably saved yourself the time and studying more and put that time invested well. I'm not saying that you shouldn't go out and try and make friends. I'm not saying you shouldn't even have leftist friends, especially at that age, because there's good people who are just dumb and don't know any better. But boy, let's talk about guys your age. You're 19. Oh, how many of them go to the gym? How many of them go not play video games? How many of them are doing something interesting? How many of them are in like a saber class? In other words, what I'm trying to do is be critical of yourself, which you should be. Okay, what could I have done differently? Did I put myself out there enough? No, okay, maybe I put myself out. But go out there and look. Here's what you could do. Sit at a main crossroads in the campus. Road goes this way, sidewalk goes, and just look at everyone go by and just look and judge them. Do they look different? Would I want to hang out with that person? Is that person in physical shape? Oh, another girl with blue hair. I don't know if that's happening in the UK, but whatever. You get my point. Like, it didn't look like, wow, there's not a lot of, a very simple thing. Are they in physical shape? Everyone your age should be in physical shape. I'm not saying they got to be Adonises and Aphrodite either, but they can't be fat. Just look how many are overweight. Is there a bar area near your campus? Go out there. Watch, are the girls getting hammered and drunk? And okay, fine, you get tipsy and have fun, but are they crass? Are they cackling? Are they dude bros or dude bros? Oh, yes. Whatever the British equivalent of that is. Like, okay, yeah, because I'm going to bet you're not missing out on much. Really hate to say it. Friends, I will admit, not by out there and joining clubs and going to social gatherings, but seeing as I don't drink and quite content by myself. It seems don't have much to talk to with your average college student. You should still go pick 2 clubs, join them. Go be social. You don't have to drink. Try it. Go be social. And what you're going to find is what I'm going to guess is going to happen. You're going to go to a college party. You're going to find it's incredibly boring because most people there are stupid. They're boring. You might find a fellow engineering major or an accounting major. If you're lucky, it'll be a girl. But just look and you're going to see a bunch of guys like kind of waiting for their chance for pretty average looking girls. And the guys don't see anything. They just want the girls. They're not going to be listening about like, well, what is she majoring in? And you ask, well, what are you studying? If they say something stupid, don't bother to what you already know what they're going to say. What, they're going to impress you? Find a girl like, and I'm going to go to dental school. Oh, really? Well, that's interesting. Maybe talk to that one. But I'm going to guess you're going to go there. You're going to be incredibly bored. And when you do about 50 to 20 minutes of that, ask yourself a question. Am I having fun here? Has anyone come up and talked to me? No, they haven't. Leave. And save yourself the pain and agony of the chore that would have lasted you another decade of going to house parties and parties in your 20s. The club, go to the club, try and join the club. Cool. If that works, if not, don't worry. Then go back to studying. My questions are: do pursue career in the military. Here what you do pursue. You do pursue rereading your emails before I send them out. Do pursue. Do I pursue a career in the military? You're the one living in England, dude. You're closest to the language than I am. And forgo this year, or do I plow on, get the degree and revisit this idea perhaps at a later day, or perhaps I look at transferring out of to a more esteemed university? No. No, you're not doing that. Your degree is fine. It's perfectly fine. You don't need to go to a more esteemed university. Side question: if I do choose to join the military, any advice on how I go about choosing what branch to join? Thank you in advance. We'll keep you anonymous. So I said, are there any benefits or advantages in the United Kingdom to join the military when it comes to paying for your education? Like in the U.S., you get college paid for if you join the military. So logically, it makes sense for American men to join the military first, then go to school. That being said, the same amount apply to the UK. What advantages does the UK military offer in terms of training and education? Furthermore, if you join the military, will that derail your educational plans? Is there any other place you could attend school online or elsewhere that isn't full of communist pieces of shit? In terms of advantages, it's similar to the U.S. Free healthcare, pension, gyms, etc. But in terms of education, they use the learning scheme credits. Standard learning credit pays for 80% of the course, costs up to £175 per year. The caveat being you need to pay up front. And if the course is more, you pay the difference. Good. I like that. A little skin in the game. You got to pass. 4 years eligible. My plans when ending university was to stay in order to become software engineer, in order to join a big tech firm, make serious bank. However, I'm being more interested in working for myself, becoming a neo-system. We ought to be. Online learning, believe it has upfront costs for Optimus Combat. All right. I have decided this is the way. I would join the military. And you keep asking, hang on. There we go. You keep asking, what about this? What about that? You have not thought this through. You've thought through enough to go and choose the right degree. But now, no. You need some time and you know what? Get out of the communist, finish off this semester, because it sounds like you join the military and pick up where you belong. And since you're doing the rehash work, it's not like you're learning and becoming proficient in whatever C# and your skills will then atrophy because you're going to join the military and not use it. Join the military, get the pension, get all the goodies. More importantly, get some life experience. Let's get a little bit of that youth out of you. Become a man, figure out what you want to do, and get some more discipline. Learn to make decisions, learn to evaluate. Go to school while you can in the military. I got to imagine they have something you could attend, get credits online, even though part-time, slowly move towards it. And then after you do a stint in the military, then you go and get your degree. Because right now you're too wishy-washy. What about that? What about this? What about that? Well, okay, you know what? You need to man up a little bit and learn a little bit of discipline. A little bit of mental discipline. Not that you don't work hard. I'm not saying that, but it's just like, dude, are you going to give me all the options? You need to learn to assess and evaluate things on your own. Military is a great place for that. And then you get the benefits and the goodies. You're not going to delay your career. Yeah, I would join the military and then get yourself a degree in your field of choice, which I think is a good one. But no, do not go to a different school. Go to a school that is accredited, has a good enough reputation. It is your degree that's going to get you ahead. I know over there it's called Oxford. All right. I will hire that stupid dog before I hire anyone from Oxford because they sound like a bunch of pretentious, leftist, spoiled little brats who are dumber than hell. Get yourself a good engineering degree at a good enough school. It doesn't matter if you go to a more prestigious school. Same thing here in the United States. Dude, it doesn't matter. You only hire someone from Harvard so what you can get out of them their network. That's it. You don't Yale. Oh, you're really good at studying communism. Okay, you're really a trust fund baby. Get out of here. Yes, that's what I do. I joined the military. All right. Do we have any super chats? That's it. See you guys later. Toodles.